For those of you who don't know, here's a YouTube post that I made a few days ago. A bunch of my videos with me playing Bloodbath in them are starting to get copyright issues because of using the song At the Speed of Light. This is kind of annoying for sure, but it seemed a little sus to me because if you look in the screenshot, it says that the song is being claimed as At the Speed of Light by Nightmared. I thought At the Speed of Light was by DimRain47. Does anybody know if this is legit or not, or seen something similar? Literally all of my Bloodbath videos, the past 2 months of grinding on stream, haven't had any copyright issues until the past few days, and now the new ones are getting these random Nightmared claims. And for those missing it, here you go. You can see At the Speed of Light. If I make it a little bigger, you can see it says At the Speed of Light by Nightmared. And a bunch of people commented, which I appreciated. And then I was like, thanks for the feedback and support. I'm going to dispute all the claims to keep rolling with the original song because DimRain47 made a true banger. Because this was the top comment, which I hearted, but like this was the sentiment most commenters said. They said, if I'm not mistaken, DimRain47's music isn't copyrighted. You just have to credit him in the description. This is definitely a false claim though. And I had other creators who were just like, yeah, I'm also getting claimed by this guy. This doesn't seem legit. Also, someone mentioned a video that some Minecraft creator made. Something similar was happening in the Minecraft space. And I talked to YouTube guys. I went to YouTube support and I reported it. And a few of the claims were dropped. But as of this morning, the party that has been claiming my videos changed their name to DimRain47. Let me just make that bigger for you. So at this point, I don't know if it's DimRain47 and they were just claiming all these videos under a pseudonym. Maybe they've turned a new leaf and they've decided that they don't want people to profit off of any use of their song, which if they have, that's fair enough. But at this point, there's really no way for us to tell. How is my Bloodbath video okay? They're not automatically claiming it. They're just kind of willy-nilly kind of claiming videos. This has been a common thing for Atzel. Unfortunately, it's a bunch of impersonators. Well, I mean, it says right here, their name's DimRain47. So I don't know what to do. Like, the only way for us to be able to verify this is if we were able to get in contact with DimRain47 and be like, hey, because it's hard to say at this point. It was a little easier to poke holes in the falsehood of the claim, but now like they're literally using his name as well. So it could be impersonation, but without a formal statement by DimRain47, it's kind of hard to tell. And at that point, like, I have some motion chat. I don't think I have the kind of motion where I can just reach out to random people and they will respond to me. So for my part in it, I'm still making these posts in case other creators see it and they kind of have an idea of what to do. But I mean, I feel like I've kind of done everything I can do in my power. I reached out to YouTube. I disputed the claims. They dropped the claims on the first few videos, but like it's still getting claimed. Like the new claims are not being taken down. It's not like they flagged the account or anything. So at this point, I don't know. I could see it going either way. I could see it either actually being DimRain47 or it just being like a very persistent scammer, but I don't really know what the next step is here. So I'm just going to, I guess, try to use a remix song, which I know sucks, but yeah. DimRain47 just said an hour ago on Twitter that it's a BS copyright claim. Hold on. Ah, huge. Thanks, dude. Wait, this is big. This is big. I think someone may have copyrighted your music without permission. I got a copyright claim on my original. Oh, yeah. Twitter's the best place. It says on behalf of, by the way, very real music producer trust. Yeah, another BS copyright claim. It happens once a year or so. I'll move to get it taken down. Okay. I think this is the same one who is marking me, guys. Because I also saw on behalf of they've gotten wise and they've updated their name to DimRain47. So if you have a copyright claim on one of your videos and before it said Nightmare, but now it says DimRain47, it's a fraudster. Now, chat, I don't know what to do though. Still, like, because that's the problem, chat, is like on YouTube. Here, let me show you this really quick. Hold on. YouTube, I'm gonna put you on blast for a second. I got the receipts, chat. Ready? I want to show you guys the full flow here. So chat, if you go to basically dispute something, so for example, we have this, what I believe to be a fraudulent claim, I can take action. And this is what YouTube directs you to do. They direct you to dispute a claim. So for those of you who don't know, if content is marked as copywritten in your music, you can either erase the song. I think they have some automation where you can like erase the song and still keep audio. Most of the time they just mute all the sound in the video. You can replace the song with a copyright-free song, I guess, from YouTube's audio library. You can trim out the segment, cut down the video, or you can dispute it. Now this is the fine print, chat. This is the fine print that you have to read. Yes, the copyright system is so garbage. I agree. That's why we have to make this video. Dispute a claim if you have the necessary rights to the content or other valid reasons. It takes up to 30 days for a final resolution from the claimant. Your channel won't receive a strike if your dispute gets rejected. So I guess this goes under the other valid reasons umbrella. Here's the issue with the flow, chat. After you hit dispute, you can go through the dispute flow and you are given reasons. The reasons you are given are, this is my original content. I have a license for this. This is a copyright exception such as fair use. For those of you who don't know, fair use is a very common thing. I think a lot of video game music falls under that. So that's kind of another umbrella one. Or public domain. For me, what I posit and what I wish YouTube would add is a report abuse button. Because I think YouTube, going off of what we saw in my community post where someone was saying that this was also happening in the Minecraft community, I think that a lot of these copyright scams are probably happening on YouTube now. So we need minimum a report abuse button so that the accounts that are doing this can get flagged. I'm not saying I have the perfect answer to it, but with no means to bubble up these issues to be able to surface it to like the internal team at YouTube, there's no easy means to document anyone who's trying to do a copyright scam. Now, I know what the natural inclination is. A lot of people are like, okay, well, what if the report abuse button gets abused? That might be an issue, but chat, if you think about the fact that a lot of people such as RGC Exists is also getting there, like a lot of creators are getting claimed by the same person claiming to be DimRain47. So the way YouTube can know is if like a bunch of creators are flagging the same source of a copyright, they know that that channel is suspicious and they should investigate it. But like this account needs to be taken down. Currently, there's no official recourse for how people deal with potential copyright fraud. And on top of that, chat, beyond that, for example, if you do copyright exceptions such as fair use and you continue details, this is just each case is different, types of reuse, blah, blah, blah. They just give you a bit of stuff. And then you have to check a box that says, I believe my video is protected under fair use, fair dealing, or similar exceptions copyright. You get to rationale. I feel like this might be why this guy knew to change his name to DimRain47, because I'll self-report here. The 3 that I submitted false claims for, I said, this guy says that it's by Nightmared. This song is by DimRain47. I may have been part of the reason why this guy changed his name to DimRain47 because I gave him ammunition. Because I thought that these claims were also reviewed by YouTube. I don't remember where I read this. Apparently, these claims aren't even reviewed by YouTube. They have it completely in between the two parties, the person claiming against you and the claimee. YouTube apparently doesn't even review these, which is my bad, but it solely goes to the claimant for review. It's like, I forgot where I read that, but it's somewheres. It's somewheres. On top of that, chat, the other problem with like this being a scam, after checking all these boxes, you sign your full legal name, not a company or channel name. So in addition to them scamming you to try and get revenue that they don't actually have the rights to, you are essentially doxing yourself. YouTube, what the hell is this security issue? YouTube, you have to do better. YouTube, this isn't okay. YouTube, your creators are getting abused and not only getting their revenue stolen, they're potentially getting doxed by dangerous people who are already performing illegal actions. YouTube, and you're making it so that this is only going between the claimant and the person going, like, are you truly not also having some kind of archive of all these things? Is it truly just one-on-one communication? You have to have an archive of these, right? You have to have some semblance of like, you need to be reading what's going on in these conversations. YouTube, what is this? YouTube, that's the long and short of it. Okay, I'm glad. Thank you to, I think it was Byron, somebody who brought up that DimRain47 has already said that this is not legitimate. As we can see on Twitter here, this is DimRain47 Music saying another BS copyright claim. I don't know what else I need to do, YouTube. Since you don't have a formal way to escalate issues like this, I don't know how to get you to deactivate this person's account, or like, I don't know, like it's kind of ridiculous. It's ridiculous that you put the pressure on your creators to figure out any kind of like legal recourse here. YouTube needs to do better and figure out a better way to escalate these issues. So thanks for hearing me out, chat. Thanks for giving me that context. Hopefully DimRain47 takes it down. I mean, that's our only answer, man. Like, unfortunately, it is just a matter of like, it's annoying that we have to get the official creator who has like the rights to it involved in order to actually get this taken down. Like, and I don't think that that should rest on DimRain47 either. I think that YouTube needs a more sophisticated copyright claim system. The fact that someone can just like basically get fake rights to uncopywritten music and then abuse YouTube's system. A system that is able to be abused is indicative of an insecure system. YouTube needs to work better to have a more secure copyright claim system. They've gotten it very sophisticated to where it's very easy to like copyright things. Now they need to do it so it actually protects creators who are using legitimate material. And so it can't be abused by malefactors. Is that a word? Yeah, it is. Wow. A malefactor is a person who violates the law, a criminal or felon, or someone who does harm and ill will towards others, an evildoer or wrongdoer. Yeah. So YouTube, you have like $1 billion. Could you do that to help your creators out? Thank you so much. Cool. That's the video. They've ignored this for at least the last 5 years. Well, I'm gonna post this as a video, chat. I'm going to post this as a video and I'm going to title it YouTube has a copyright scam problem. I'm gonna go for the neck because I think the main people who are going to be affected by this are the people who have, I'm not saying I have a huge platform, but I have enough of a platform that I feel like I can get like some eyes on this. And I feel like that's part of the responsibility as as a creator with a platform is you need to use it to do right in the world. So I'm gonna do that. Not to pat myself on the back, but because I feel like I have a freaking responsibility, man. Did you like that? Don't even pretend like you didn't. You made it that far in the video. Well, did you know that I stream Monday through Friday on Twitch and YouTube, and you could catch me live and get to be a part of the experience when it happens? Also, if you don't care about that, or otherwise you want to see more of the video that you just watched, link in the description to watch the full VOD. Do that, please. I have a black eye because I play basketball sometimes. Bye. Oh.